Good morning. Happy Thursday. We are on lesson 9 today. As far as our distance learning packet, remember that once we finish this tomorrow, we will be starting on more of the HMH curriculum site. So if you're not able to get into that yet, please let me know so that I'm able to figure that out and help you. Because starting Monday, we are going to be working on that. And I need to also make sure that everyone is in Google Classroom because we're going to have little posts each day that you have to comment on to prove that you were in class that day. So let's all make sure that we're good to go. Check on your friends. Make sure your friends are good to go. Because once Monday starts, grades are going in, attendance, all of that stuff is going into full effect. So let's get started today on lesson 9. You are going to be reading or listening to episodes 33 through 36. And then when you're done, it's asking you to describe the 3 pictures that you had in your mind while listening or reading today. So all you're picturing is when you read a book or you read a story, you can kind of imagine how it's playing out. You can imagine maybe what a character looks like. You can imagine what a certain scene in the story looks like, if there's a fight scene, or maybe there's a scene where everyone comes together, whatever it may be that you have those pictures in your head, or maybe you're like, okay, it's an imaginary kingdom that they're talking about, and this is what I imagine that the kingdom looks like. And so you're just describing those 3 pictures that you may have in your head as you were listening to the story. So remember, use those great detail words that we've talked about. Don't just say good and bad and okay. Use, your adjectives to describe things and make it to where that I can picture it in my head too. That like what you're seeing, I'm able to see through your writing. So that's super important. The grammar, we've done something similar to this in grammar for our writing center in class. When I would give you all those little paragraphs and I would tell you there's such and such mistakes, and you need to find them. Well, in this one, all you have to do is just figure out which ones need to be capitalized. So I'm going to remind you that if it is the first letter in a sentence, that needs to be capitalized. If it is a proper noun, and a proper noun could be a person's name, the month, a month, a day of the week, a city, a state, a country, a holiday, there's a ton of different proper nouns, and so that also plays into it. And also, remember, this is something that we've really been working on this year. When you talk about yourself, if it's just the letter I by itself, I is capitalized as well. So let's make sure that we focus on those, and those are the ones that would need to be capitalized. It says to circle each letter, so you don't actually have to make it capitalized, just circle the letter that says that it needs to be capitalized. And then it says write a paragraph for writing class now. Write a paragraph about something special or fun that you have done with your family. So we have all had extra time at home lately, which means we've had extra time to spend with our family for the most part. And so just think about, it could have been during this time that you've been off of school, or maybe it's something that's in the past that you've gone on like a fun family vacation, or you guys have just done something special together, and it's a memory that you just hold very dear to your heart, and you just think back on, and you're like, wow, that was such a fun time and such a special time, and you know that no matter how old you get, that's going to be a memory that you keep forever. Maybe you traveled somewhere. I know a lot of you guys go and you travel during the summers to, I know some of y'all have told me like you traveled to India, to Nigeria, to wherever it may be to go visit family, and maybe that's part of your special event or special memory that you have. So think about those things and just write 5 to 7 sentences about it. And I know sometimes with this can actually be kind of hard to condense it down, because sometimes when it comes to our memories and fun things that we do, it's so much easier to actually write about because we really enjoy those things. So that is it for the lesson portion. I was going to go over real quick. So today at around between noon and 2 o'clock, I'm going to look and see what your parents picked for the best time for y'all to be on your daily video conference calls. And so I'm looking and see what the most popular answer was when most people were available. And from there, that's how I'm going to decide. And what's going to happen is we're going to have an hour that we're on there. But I'm going to be on there for the first 30 minutes. And then Miss Johns is going to come on the last 30 minutes. And so I'm going to do ELA portion for the first 30 minutes. It's more answering questions for y'all if you have stuff to seek clarity or different things that I may need to go over with you. And then the same thing for Miss Johns. She'll do the last 30 minutes. And the conversation will be recorded, and I will post that video call every day for the people who couldn't be on during that time. So if they can't be on during that time, then they can always go back and they can get all of the information. They can see all of the questions that were asked, and it'll be really, really easy. Now, the thing is tomorrow I'm wanting to try Google Hangout with all of y'all once I know the time, and I'm going to send out an invite. The invite is going to go to your personal, like your email, your Harmony email, okay? That's where you're going to get the invite. So you're going to need to go to that, and you'll see a link that you can click on. Now, you need to make sure that you have Safari, Google Chrome, or Mozilla Firefox is what I was seeing for this to work. And all you have to do, though, in the invite that I send you, there will be a little link, and you'll click on it, and it'll take you straight into Google Hangouts, and it'll ask you to join the call. So I'm sure most of you guys are pretty technologically savvy with all of this, and we'll get it figured out. But tomorrow I just wanted to take a chance to kind of figure it out with all of you guys and see how everybody's doing with it. That way on Monday, when it comes time, we all kind of have an idea of how to do it and how to get on, and it'll become more and more natural as time goes on. You'll just know, okay, like, let me go to my email, click on this link, we're doing this, and you'll know, like, kind of what's going on. So that's the plan for the Google Hangouts, and I hope that it makes y'all feel more connected to us, honestly, and makes it feel more like a classroom. So that is my hope and my goal through all of this, is that you guys don't feel so far away from us, and it's a way to connect with Miss Johns and I, and as well as other classmates, because I know just sitting at home like we're doing right now can be boring. It can be lonely, or this can be an opportunity for you guys to have some human interaction with each other. So that to be said, I will get all of that out. I'm just waiting to make sure I know exactly what time, so when I send the invites out, y'all know exactly what to do, where to go, and I'll send out a how-to video for that as well. But I just was kind of waiting to see what the best time was before I sent anything out, and because I want to reach the most people possible. So have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow.